Greetings there, my fellow space Wendigos. Rodamon here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Nexerelin, Episode 11, Wendigo Organs. I like how my shepherd is named Skulltaker, because that's a totally appropriate name for a tiny little carrier with survey equipment. But I'm going to raffle it off anyway, so there you go. And let's hook this thing up. So the other thing that I was mentioning was for the mods, for high-resolution sensors, a ship with resolution sensors increases the ship's sensor range, so that would help me find stuff. And then there was also survey equipment, which... what is that called again? But I'm just going to hook this up with the sensors. Dreams of a big ship? Someday. Right, Yoda? Someday, dude. Now, let me get you some puppy treats. Alright, Skulltaker. There's my little Skulltaker, soon to be named after one of you guys. So I will hop back to Prism, sell those organs, and be on my merry way. Yoda looks cute. He just got a bath from me. I made him cute. I'll give you a front row seat. Hey, buddy. Oh, I'm hitting storms. It's okay. He's a mix. He's a Maltese Poodle Italian Greyhound mix. $151,000 for that black market organs. I would say that the trip back here was worth it. And I don't think Prism has a patrol force or anything, so I don't even think there's ramifications for me black marketing stuff to them. Because, you know, they're not going to scan me, I don't think. Alright, we're back out to survey stuff. So let me look to see if there's any intel. There's a lot of rich ore there, but I've already been there. Derelict ship. So, there are 2 missions for... oh, one's withdrawn. So I'm going to go to the derelict ship down south. Because derelict ships often will have... often will have at least debris worth salvaging, maybe a ship. Who knows, maybe more. Here, you want some more Yoda? There you go. Some free Yoda. So my mission that I just accepted brings me down to Zaffin. It's a yellow star, so that's potentially colonizable. And I'm going to hit up all the systems between me and there. I have been really coming up dry on my survey. So taking a look at potential colonizable locations. That would be intel, planets, sort by hazard rating, and unclaimed. So there's Reventhal and Dagon. It's decivilized, but that, you know, could be fixed. Has rich farmland, and the Dagon system only has 2 planets, and the other one's barren, so that's kind of lame. But that is the best colony that I know of for hazard rating. And then there are... what you're really looking for is you're looking for, like, multiple planets in one sector, because it's going to be easier to defend, especially if they're grouped. So, for instance, Australia, which is like the ghetto Australia, has the arid and desert worlds. Here, Mundi and Grid, that we found earlier, So there's a few different factors to consider, which is, does it have a resource that you can exploit to make you money? Is it near the core worlds or gated? Is it a difficult system to get to? You know, these are all very important considerations when you're going to colonize, because colonizing is relatively permanent in nature. There we go. Our little skull taker has a name. Probably should turn off my transponder. I'm in, like, Luddic Path territory. Oh, which is interesting. What the hell is the Persean League doing with a nav buoy out here? I am really confused as to why the Persean League owns anything out this way. Because I'm so far from core. Well, I'm not that far from core, but I'm fairly far from core. The fact that they have, like, anything owned is really strange. Maybe they went on a bit of, maybe there was a Persean, or a Luddic Path terror cell out that way, and they destroyed it, and left claimed objects like the comms and whatnot. Well, this is a bust. Let's try this giant blue. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Why do I need a transplant ponder here? What? I found a... So the hegemony spread out this way. Interesting. This is hedge space now. Okay, that's Nex being Nex, I guess. Cool. They seem to have colonized a world that... Actually, how bad is this world? I don't even... Here it is. Colony in hazard rating 200. Yeah, okay. You colonize something dumb. It has plentiful volatiles, so I guess they're trying to make fuel here, maybe? I'm not really sure. But either way, I'm jumping out. We'll head over to the red giant. A tundra world could be okay. So what I'm trying to find is... Oh, ruins. Somewhere where people can live. Nah. Okay, ruins were okay. Somewhere where people can live, meaning a large world with low hazard rating. And that will drive up, like, market demand for goods that you mass produce. And then a mining world, and then a farming world. That would be nice. This has poor farmland. And then I also have to consider the mods that I have back in the abandoned station. So there are some... There's some upgrades that I have. For instance, I can colonize deserts and have them be more productive with some of the mods that I have, so on and so forth. So that's another thing to consider is how can I make crummy worlds better with the special equipment I have available to me. In Nex, you do have victory conditions, yes. There are ways to actually win. How much longer do I have on this quest? Let's check. 84 days? Okay. No problem. I'm going to drop into Trantor, which has a few planets. And it's also dangerous. Immediately teleport straight into a debris field of blown up ships. Rocky Unstable could be okay. I'm going to check the south first. I don't know why there was a danger flow remnant. Yo, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those were Orbos. I have no idea why they didn't jump me. They're gate guarding. High-tech blueprint for the Wolf, the Shrike, the Fury. That's really nice. Be able to make my own wolves when I have heavy industry. There is a Orbo next to me. Let's get away from it. They would smoke me in such a heartbeat if they kill. Oh, God. Dodged. No, 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 no. All right, there is a mining station there that I'm going to want to hit up. Luckily, I have designed a fleet that's really fast, really high burn drive. So it's relatively easy for me to get away from dangerous AI ships and fleets. Because they just can't catch me. And once I get far enough away from them, I can circle back and loot. So what is this? A mining station, and there's probably other stuff as well. I don't see any ruins, though. Nice! A deal maker. That's really good for commerce. It will super boost commerce in a world where it's installed. A gamma core. Nav relay. Converted fighter bay. I think I've probably explored this enough. I don't think there's going to be much else. I'm going to jump out before they, before the remnants jump me. I don't think there's going to be anything here. One derelict ship, little venture. I wonder what percent of the galaxy I've now searched. Probably like 10% or something. Probably a very low number, maybe a little bit higher, like 15. I've not been finding much. Might be one of those situations where I just have to settle for a less than ideal colony setup. Knowing that it's always possible for me to fight other factions and take their planets with next mod. Wow! That ruin was the worst ruin I've ever seen. It was like a basic salvage mission level of ruin. Yikes. I don't think I've ever seen that little. It was like a few pieces of metal. Well, this solar system is really boring. It's just like stars, but means it's fast. So I need to do a sensor package around Zafan, which... Where is Zafan? Oh no, I'm in like the wrong neighborhood entirely. Okay, let me get out to this black hole so I can at least complete the constellation. Yeah, I was totally in the wrong spot. There is a Wendigo system, yeah, there is. Unfortunately, it's not very colonizable. Doesn't have anything nice. Otherwise, I'd consider it. Okay, just squat here. Wendigo Nebula, here I come. There was actually a Wendigo sector somewhere up here that I saw earlier. So there's not only the Wendigo constellation, there's a Wendigo solar system. Maybe with any luck, Wendigo will have like a perfectly colonizable solar system with a gate. And then I can stop searching. Start scrounging, saving, and getting ready to be my own faction. Or vast ruins, that would work too. Give me like a paragon and a ruin parked there. Oh, there's a water world here. That's hopeful. What's a Wendigo system? It's just the name of the constellation that I'm at. If you look at this sector map here, each constellation has its own name, like Pantheon, Chu, Sar. I just happen to be in Wendigo. There is ruins here. It looks like vast ruins. It is vast ruins. It has marines. And 2 gamma cores and a bunch of other stuff. Not bad. Alright, cool. I mean, you know, I'm not going to turn down free marines. And I leveled up. Well, for the first time, how should I level up? So here are some of the options. If I go with industry, I do have the ability to get hull restoration, which removes demods. Or no, derelict operations rather, which... No, which one? All of your ships are almost always recoverable. Chance to remove 1 demod per month. So hull restoration is the removal of demods. Or alternatively, any of the helmsmanship, 8 skills, the leadership 6, the technology 8. You can choose. But surveying there did level me up. So thank you, Wendigo. I'm going to search the rest of the Wendigo system. I actually might not even be able to get out to that quested time because I'm taking the super scenic route. There is a desert world. Arwald. It sucks. There is what may be a large fleet on the northwest side of the star, or debris field, probably, would be my guess. It's a debris field with nothing important. Okay, this one's cleared. Oh my god, what is that? What is that fleet? I'm gonna figure it out. What are you? And you're gone. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Yeah, get me away. Someone was gate guarding. Bad form, man. Don't get guard. Nobody likes that. Weapons cache. A dual flak blueprint and a cobra wing blueprint. That's okay. A bunch of stellar shades for this planet. So this planet has a hazard rating of only 100 because of all those shades. It's helping to protect it. You could get a little bit of farming out of this planet, but it's in the middle of nowhere. So really, really, really inconvenient to go to. But it is a planet full of organs, smuggled organs. So I'll happily take that back to the core worlds and sell it. That fleet's too small. It's not going to mess with me. Oh, Plasma Cannon Blueprint. I like. And what is here? A Odyssey Blueprint for the Odyssey Battlecruiser. That is awesome. Odysseys are really not my favorite battlecruiser, but being able to make any battlecruisers are pretty awesome. Operations Center and also Neuralink. Not bad at all. Learn. Now is probably the time worth mentioning that if you sell blueprints like the Odyssey Battlecruiser on the black market, and this is probably still a thing with Nex, you're basically teaching pirates how to make those ships. So if you, let's say, have 2 Paragon blueprints, and you're like, you know what I'll do? I'll just sell my... Oh, this scavenger just, like, jumped me. I'm just gonna exit. I don't know why they jumped me. But if you have like 2 Paragon blueprints and you're like, oh, I'll just black market my other Paragon blueprint, you're teaching the pirates to build Paragons, and you might have a bad time doing that. I've no interest in you. Oh yeah, there you go. Trying to interdict pulse me. Okay, the quest I have is 7 days to complete, and it's 19 days away, so I'm definitely not doing that. Uh-oh, you really wanted me. Unfortunately for you, I am way faster. So I'll just keep surveying, and you guys want me to do the industry, so let me do that. Level up, Hall Restoration. Complete. So that's going to allow me to remove demods. So for instance, if I toted around that conquest, not that I can afford to tote around the Conquest for no reason, but if I toted around Conquest, it had 2 demods, and I would have a chance each month to remove demods from it with that ability, which is pretty awesome. I'm also running kind of low on supplies, so it might be time for me to turn back towards the core worlds and sell some stuff. So that's solar shielding, reducing the damage you get from the suns or stars. I failed the quest, so I'm penalized a little bit. Trident Wing, nice. Sabos and Heavy Burst. Man, I am racking in the blueprints. Can I elite any of my skills? I don't think so. Yeah, all the ones that can be elated are already elated. But now that I'm probably done with the industry tree, I mean, that will be up to you. It's possible that my next skills that I pick up, I'll be able to use story points. Eradicator Blueprint, I already know it. And an Astral Carrier Blueprint. Holy cow. Survey Equipment. So this is the survey mod spec that I really wanted. It reduces the cost of heavy machinery to survey. Then there's Adaptive Phase Coils for phase ships and Shield to Omni for mod spec shields. The blueprints I'm getting out this way are just ridiculous. And go back to the core world's a wealthy man. Humanity looked towards the stars and reached out their arms and said, "Mine?" Yeah, I'm calling galactic dibs. You're not wrong about that. Ooh, a habitat. With another administrator that I'm going to fire. And I am above my carry capacity now, so I'm going to dump some ore, because ore is pretty worthless. Because my ship is filled up, I am going to pull about the next priority that I take, because I'm going to have to run by the core worlds and sell some of the stuff off, because I have no more space for loot. Don't jump me. I'm so interested who's actually here, because the other fleets around me are like tentatively attacking me and then also not. Oh, there is ruins at Swan as well. Cha-ching. Another deal maker? And 500 organs? Oh my god, you're gonna make a grown man cry. Legit, just, I'm gonna start balling. Yep. The puppies are pretty good, Takarash. They're pretty good. I mean, I got Yoda right here. My office door is closed, so I really can't call the other ones in. I am pretty far from the core worlds, but I'm still going to poke around for gates on my way back. Because if I could get a gate in this area, it would be kind of nice. And there we have a gate in this area. Alright, at this point, if you just want to scream BS, I have streamer luck, you're welcome to do so. I didn't, oh, and there's ruins here? Well, I don't mind if I do. With another biofactory embryo. I think that once I have some planets to colonize, am going to be running quite the light industry operation. I could probably monopolize the light industry, like, in an afternoon with all of the embryo and the other mods that I have. It's a bit rigged. Yes, Trustin. It is a bit rigged. And I found a mining station out here. I am not going to have space for this stuff. More organs. And tons of transplutonic ores that I will have to put into stable orbit because that's worth a lot. I have to drop all of my transplutonics. Alright, let me drop the metals and organics first. And then the ore. In the order of their value. Stable orbit. And that's probably worth coming back to at some point. I need to fire that administrator, yeah. Zun Olympus. Goodbye. Alright, we're going to continue the habitable planet survey, because I've been making super bank. I don't know why there's a warning beacon here. Maybe it's a guarded planet? Nope. And a lobster. I have obviously no space for any of this, So, again, stable orbit. But, let me get... Oh, you know what? I had ores in my... Okay, I'm dumb. I didn't realize I had ores that I could just dump. I'm not even going to bother stable orbiting the ores. Because they're not worth much. And let's go through that active gate, because it's going to be really easy to get back to this system. Given that it has a gate. I'll drink to that. So I guess I do have the question, when should I just settle for whatever I can colonize? When... I don't even know what options I would have on that poll, though. Logged into Stellaris, what time zone am I in? If you go to roleplaying.com, you'll see my schedule. Countdown timers and everything. Stellaris was 24 hours ago. 24 hours and 15 minutes. The good news is the first episode's already on YouTube, so you can just hop out to that. I think to save me time, I'm not going to min-max selling this stuff. I'm just going to sell it to TriTac. I might min-max the harvested organs because they're worth so much, but everything else I'm just going to sell. Because I'm going to make a ridiculous amount of money anyway, right? Make sure, okay, there are some blueprints that I shouldn't sell. Because I need to learn that one. Not a bad haul. 486,000. And that's not all of it, because I still have a giant amount of harvested organs to sell. Dear Lord, man. Alright, so these organs are best sold... at... Honestly, they're not fetching really good prices because there's no deficit. It might be worth me dropping them off to Blue Crow and waiting for there to be a shortage of organs, because I could make considerably more money when the demand goes up. So let's instigate some war, and all of a sudden the demand of organs goes up, and we can then profit off that demand. I'm kidding. Uh-oh. What did I just do? No, don't touch me. You're gonna get me. But you know what? I can win this. Enjoy my wolf spam! Morality be damned. Yes. Channel my inner Seth here, right? Wow, that wolf is designed horribly, because it is losing to a ship half its size. You guys wanted to fight me? I bet you have regrets. May I count your regrets as tallies on the side of my hull. I like how that enforcer came out of his burn drive and immediately put his shields up towards me, not even the ship he was in front of. He knows better. Alright, my flux is getting bad. Real bad. I'm gonna back up. A little worried about that kite, like, hit me with a dumbfire torpedo that knocks me out in one shot. Raven, somehow you're down again? I swear, your wolf takes more damage than any other ship in the fleet combined, you're always destroyed. Cut that out. No one asked for your mess with me. I ain't done until this enforcer's dead. I know I can win right now if I wanted to, but... Get over here. I'm not done pummeling you in the face for attacking me. That was his burn drive. Yes! You did well. Ship recovery. I can recover my wolf for free. Sounds awesome. Okay. One fight's fine. I don't want to be jumped continually by pirates. Is the price of these gone up anywhere? Nope. Okay. I'm going to put them into storage until there's demand for organs. Because why did I jump out? The reason for that is I don't urgently need the money, so there's no need for me to sell it when it's not going to make me the most it can make me, right? Because I have almost over 1.5 mil, right? I have 1.67 mil, so I ain't hurting. I can wait. And I'll just have to periodically check back if it's needed. Look at that. Pristine nanoforge, corrupted nanoforge, the orbital fusion lamp. So the orbital fusion lamp would help to... If I colonize something cold, it would help to counter the effects of that cold, but it would also cause a demand for volatiles, meaning that I would ideally want to supply those volatiles. And then we have this, which you install this on... I think it's soil nanites for a world that don't have transplutonics, I believe, is like a hidden thing. Yeah, no volatile deposits or transplutonics can be present on the planet. But if I found a world that would be good for farming that didn't have transplutonics or volatiles, I could do soil nanites and it would boost its crop yield. And then this is for light industry. There's no requirements. The cryo-arithmetic engine is really, really powerful if I installed it on a hot world. And deserts are hot worlds. And some deserts are actually extreme heat, even though they're still deserts. So that would be really good. And then the commerce deal makers don't have requirements, but that's really good when you're running commerce. Okay, back to the giant stash of stuff that I left behind. What's the difference between the nanoforges? The pristine is just better than the corrupt. The corrupt is like a damaged nanoforge, and the pristine... And what they do is they improve the quality of the ships that you basically roll out of your heavy industry. So once you colonize a planet, you can have that planet put their own fleets to protect the planet, and it's the quality of the fleets that you make. Also, it is the amount of ships or things that you can build. So it is a really important one to have. And I'm happy that I do. Please show the high-end seller? Sure. So if I go to the fleets here, go to buy, they have a Paragon. They also have a combat Prometheus. Do I want to be dirt poor? I don't think it's time to buy a Paragon, because it would set me back from colonization considerably, as much as I want it. There will be other chances. Holy cow. Vomorix. You got me in the pink. Hey, man. It has been, like, I think the last time you tuned in, you did the same thing. Like, it's been a minute. Many, many months being a minute. But cheers, dude. How are you still in the Bay? How's Bay life? So here's the high-end seller, if you were wondering, and they're superly overpriced paragons. You watch your YouTube? Sweet. Well, I appreciate it. More people for the raffles? Yeah. A lot more people for the raffles. Here, I'll put Yoda on so you don't see me blush. Thanks, man. Bitrate here is so much worse than YouTube. Actually, you know what? For this specific game, it's the same. I know. Because for whatever reason, I think due to Windows user access control, I can't record this game. I don't know why. I just can't. Like, the recordings always get corrupted whenever I play Starsector. It's just the rule of Starsector for whatever reason. So I almost always have to result in using Twitch VODs to put onto YouTube. This is only for Starsector. If you watch like State of Decay on YouTube, I record in such a higher bitrate than I play in that it is so much better for you, the viewers, to watch like State of Decay. Oops, wrong one on YouTube quality wise. But for Starsector, it's also not like a game that demands a particularly high bitrate. You're living in Colorado now. Just working for companies in the Bay. Yeah, I guess that's what everyone did during COVID. Not everyone, but a lot of people did during COVID, is like bail on the Bay because the real estate prices were absurd. It's like, all right, here's a shoe closet for $400,000 a month, and you don't get parking, so suck it. And everyone's like, I'm going to work remotely. And I've got to say, remote work, because, I've done remote work before. Obviously I'm 15 steps from my bedroom. But everyone's like, oh, you'll be so less productive doing remote work. And it's like, no, that is not true. I've never seen that to be true. People like to, I don't know. All right, I have enough transplutonic ores that I definitely should sell to the highest bidder. There's a huge demand at Huma for metals, so I'll go down and sell my metals to Huma, and then go up to Tasman in Black Emperor to sell the transplutonics. Because this is bulk goods. Alright, Huma, I'm coming. I have a few friends that did the same. They were working in the Bay, in the Greater Bay Area, and then they were like, oh, okay, we can move elsewhere? Count me in. So I need to go to Huma Command, which is the Sindrian Dictat orbital station. One of the things when I worked as a software developer, I had one job where I basically shared space with a sales team, and they thought it was entirely appropriate to just like constantly pester me and the other developers with questions all day long, to the point where like we had to go to everyone's boss and go and essentially say like, we can't work like this. We get nothing done. The sales team never leaves us alone. They're always just like trying to be buddy and rub elbows as if they're trying to sell us stuff. And we had to enact a rule that the sales team, it was kind of funny, the sales team only could bother the developers. Oh, damn it. Two fleets just jumped. Oh, god dang. I'm going to disengage with the story point. I'm going to be a coward. But yeah, there was a rule that the sales team literally weren't allowed to talk to us after lunch. So before lunch, the developers kind of just assumed we would have our own meetings because the sales team wouldn't interrupt our meetings. And then we just, sort of assumed that unless we were having meetings, the sales team would basically just bug us. Same with the marketing team. And we would not bother to do anything productive until lunchtime, which was actually kind of pleasant. There was no expectation of like actual work being done because of how toxic the work environment was. And if we could work remotely, oh my god, we would have. Oh, wow. Look at that. They were short transplutonics. Look at the money I'm making. $250,000. Just cash that check right there. Also, I should get rid of these Marines, because I've been toting them around, and I don't need them. Alright, that giant black market trade that I just did is definitely gonna trigger some scans of my ship. So let me get out of here before they get pissed. And there is a Tritac survey that I'm just gonna accept. And let me see if there's any other surveys out that way. Who's in an alliance? What the hedge in the Luddic Church? Okay. That's weird. There's also a Tritac volcanic world that they want me to survey. That's kind of on the way. And that is it. Were you saying it was stupid about the office work environment? Because yes, I agree, but also, we were paid hourly. I truly did not care about how much work we got done. So if the office environment wanted to be horrible where we were interrupted constantly, what difference did it make to me? I'll sit at my desk and look pretty for, 4 hours in the morning. Whatever. That's fine. Is this new DLC for State of Decay? Sure. I'll just go with yes. Alright, the first place I'm going is next to Valley. I might as well just sail there. It's not worth jumping to. If you're looking for a State of Decay stream, it will be in 6 days on Wednesday. My website's actually wrong about that for the upcoming streams. The last State of Decay stream was extra long. So instead of recording 6 episodes, I recorded 7. So all 7 episodes have to air prior to the stream, which means I'm going to delay the stream a day. I have a soft spot for State of Decay. As a content creator, I'll be perfectly honest, I don't spend a lot of time in my free time playing games. It's mostly games for work. I try to play games that I enjoy, but obviously I allow the community to pick a lot of the games that I play. So sometimes it's simply not games that I enjoy. And State of Decay was one of those games that, I just play for fun in my free time. So it's always a pleasure to play those types of games for work. Same with RimWorld. I would obviously be playing RimWorld whether I was a content creator or not. So, some games like that, I'm all about. So what am I supposed to be doing here? Just survey? Yep, alright, I'm done. Sweet. Oh my lord. I can't go any more pink. You're already on the pink cam. There's not ultra pink. What is the Blackpink? That's the K-pop group? Yeah, you're gonna make me Blackpink now. I'm just gonna turn off the lights and go dim now. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Nexerelin, which originally streamed live on Twitch, September 29th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, roleplaying.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join the gaming community, roleplaying.com or the description of this video have a link to Discord. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that made it to the credits. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.